Good morning, everyone. I'm Anyah Johnson, and today I am here with Mrs. April Woodard. Mrs. April Woodard has worked for Inside Edition, BET, and now Coast Live.
When you're in the job, it's a certain experience, and you don't always appreciate the job that you're in. And then you go to another job, and then you kind of reflect back and say, oh my gosh, that job was so great, and what a wonderful opportunity, and it opened up so many doors. So that's a difficult decision. It's almost like saying, what kid do you like the best? I got an NAACP Image Award nomination. Oprah beat me. And I got to travel and meet a lot of different people. I did things for BET International as well. And so that was just an unexpected experience that I had. I just kind of stumbled across that opportunity because of Wendy Williams. Thank you, Wendy, for those opportunities. You opened up the doors for me.
I wanted to know, what was the most valuable skill that you learned throughout all of your jobs?
Being able to persist in spite of obstacles and challenges that you have as a woman, as a Black woman in this industry. I think whether I was at Inside Edition, or whether I was at Channel 3, or whether I was in Seattle, or at BET, they all had some challenges, and just being able to get through those challenges and move forward.
Speaking of you being a Black woman, we got to watch Mrs. Woodard and Chandler Nunley here today, and I noticed at times you were the only one that looks like you in the room. Mm-hmm. How do you really deal with that?
I know what I represent. I know what my background is. I know what my skills are. I know what my lineage is. I know my ancestors, and that's all on my shoulders.
So what advice would you give me to make sure my career is as long as yours?
Okay, take advantage of every opportunity. Learn everything that you can. Don't feel like, well, I'm not doing that because I'm not that, or I'm not a producer, or I don't editor, I don't do the cameras and stuff like that. You need to learn every single element that you can. If you want to do graphics, learn how to do graphics. If you want to write, you must write. You must learn how to write in all different forms. So don't just learn how to write a 10-page essay or a dissertation. Learn how to put that in 30 seconds if you have to. And that is the challenge. Be able to write a screenplay, be able to write a stage play, be able to write a movie, be able to write an episode. Being able to write and interchange, be able to write sports. If you're not interested in sports, I'm not really that interested in sports. But if I had to, I'd be able to write it. I'd be able to look it up and Google it and figure out what the terms are and make sure I use the right metaphors, etc. I'd be able to do it. Don't turn away from the fear of failing. I always keep setting higher goals, and it's very hard for me not to do that. And I don't think that you're not showing gratitude. I just think that it's like, okay, now I have this, what am I going to do next? Yeah. Now I have this, what am I going to do next? And I just think that's my DNA, and that's what I'm made of, and that's the ancestry that I come from, with people who do really phenomenal things that you don't think, could be done. And so I just think that's where I got that from. And don't let people tell you that you can't do multiple things either. Don't allow other people to define you. You set the narrative and define who you are and what you decide to do.
Well, I'm the same way, so I really, really appreciate you saying all of that.
Good.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Guys, I'm Anyah Johnson again, and this was Miss April Woodard. Please tune into Coast Live. Her and Chandler run an amazing program over here. Thank you for watching.